Hi, my name is Aaron Daniels, and this is the Constant Velocity Motion Lab. For my lab, I observed a quadcopter moving across my camera, and from this lab, the result was that objects with zero net force acting on them will either have a constant velocity or remain still. So, first I took a video of my friend's quadcopter going across the hall and set the beginning and end frames. Then I measured the quadcopter, and it turned out to be 12.5 centimeters. And I used that to calibrate the distance along the screen. Then, at the very beginning, I tracked a point and set up the axes between the end point and beginning point. And as I set up a point for each frame until it reached the end. Then, using the data generated in the table over here, I imported the data into Excel and created a position versus time graph for the quad rotor. By taking the line of best fit, I was able to find the average velocity, which was about -2.5, and I used the exact amount in the simulator to create this model. As you saw, the ball in the model moved away from the origin at constant velocity towards the negative direction, since we treated the left as the negative direction in this instance. And if we compare both graphs side by side, you can see they are very similar to each other. One second. They're a tad bit different in shape, but it's the same slope. So what if the origin point was different? Then the start and end points would be different. However, the line would maintain its shape, and the distance between each points would stay the same. What does this all mean? That objects with a net force of 0 are either moving at a constant velocity, or they are staying still. Back to the origin point question. For instance, if I had changed the origin to, say, over here in the video, and set this as the beginning of the origin instead of over here. So if I had changed the origin point from, it was originally here, and if I had changed it over here, the object would have started far away from the origin and moved towards it as time went on. So it would start up here in this area, hypothetically, and it would move towards the origin as time moved on. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed this.